Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another session of Data Structures and Algorithms. My name is Dr. Bilal Wajid, and today we're going to really look at lectures 28 to 35, where we've been talking about a double linked list. Okay, so the double linked list, obviously we have our two global variables. One is the length, which has been initialized to 0, and the other is a pointer start, which, because right now there's no double linked list, it's been initialized to null. This is a definition of a node where you have a pointer pointing to the next and a pointer that points to the previous node. Now this is a function of create, where the value is initialized to start and its previous and its next has been assigned to null, because you are really making a node for the first time. And then we have the add first node. This is our add function. So this is either the list is empty, so you should be calling out the create function, otherwise you're adding the first node. And I've put directly within the add function the add middle node and the add last node components. Obviously, because it is the add function, every add has the last statement, which is incrementing the length. Here we have the traverse, which continues up until the next node is null, and then just really prints the contents, and by the contents it's what's the value of x. Then we have the delete function, where I've deliberately put the delete first node, delete middle node, and the delete not last node separately. And within the delete function, this is the first case. What do you do if there is no list? So you say, the list is empty, there's nothing to delete. So that's case 1. And then case 2 is deleting the first node, case 3 is deleting the middle node, case 4 is deleting the last node, and case 5 is obviously you're trying to delete something which is not there. The length is the simplest function, where you're just returning, the guy gets to see the value of the global variable length. And here we have two additional functions. One is to choose which of the options you're trying to run, and the other is to continue or not. And this is our main function. Okay, so let's try to first compile this. So G++, and I have this in all this program in CPP, and then my output as lecture 28. Oh, it compiles. So now you run it, and here you have 5 options: create, add, delete, and length. So let's create something, and I'm going to give it the value let's just make it quick, 100. And let's quickly add couple of things. So let me add the value 10,000. Oh, and then let me add a value, let's say 1, and let me add a value, I want to continue, so let me add another value. So I've already added 100, a 10,000, a 1. Let me add just a simple 1,000. Okay, now I've added 4 values, and let me just find the length to see. So I put in the length is 4, so everything seems to be going nice and according to plan. Let me just traverse. Now before traversing, remember we put 100, then a 10,000, then a 1, then a 1,000. So if it's not sorted, it should appear in the same order: 100, 10,000, 1, 1,000. But because it's sorted, the add function adds things in chronological order. We should be seeing 1, and then 100, and then 1,000, and then 10,000. And that's what we see here, right? That's exactly how it's there, because that's the add function we built. Okay, so now let's try to delete something. So I'm going to run this delete function 3, and I want to delete the last node, or rather before that, let me try to delete something which is not there. So 50, right? Because 50 is not there, it says node not found. So let's continue. Let me check the length. The length is still 4. Yeah, that's good, because nothing got deleted. So let's try deleting something again. Let me try to delete the largest value, that's 10,000, right? Okay, so let me check and traverse. You see the 10,000 got deleted, so the list is smaller now. Let's try to delete something else. Let's say the first node, right? And traverse, we see, well, the first node is also deleted now. Let's try to delete the other two. Okay, so I'm deleting 1000, and then I quickly run this again and I am deleting 100, right? So let's try to find the length. The length is 0. Okay, so do you wish to continue? No, because there's no list left, so let's just end. Okay, so I hope this lectures were really good and helpful for you to learn how to program a double linked list, and here was an example of how to run the whole thing yourself. Okay, up until next time, thank you very much. Bye bye.